Today, let's take a look at what Mario Kart DS could possibly look like if it was made for the Nintendo Wii. Thanks to Mario Kart Wii Cross DS, which is a mod for Mario Kart Wii that gives us all of the Mario Kart DS tracks, both Nitro and Retro. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Alright, here we go with the first track, Figure 8 Circuit. So obviously, as you know, this track is the starter track for the Mushroom Cup, and yeah, just here it is, all in Mario Kart Wii. We're running into a banana, but anyways, Figure 8 Circuit is a very good track. You know, it's nothing you can never go wrong with. Also hitting another banana, like, you know, it's pretty much like what you expect Figure 8 Circuit to look like, which is a literal figure 8 circuit. I mean, most Mushroom Cup tracks are usually always the introduction, like, you know, getting used to the controls and whatnot. And hey, you know, even looking at it in Mario Kart Wii, like, it looks pretty damn good. This looks literally like if it was, you know, a retro track in Mario Kart Wii. And I'm just getting absolutely annihilated. Also, I'm playing with motion controls as well, just to, you know, spice things up. I love Mario Kart DS. I am actually trying to 100% the whole game. Okay, thank you, Trooper, for just disrespecting me again. Okay, time to push you out the way. Figure 8 Circuit, lovely track. I love how it looks in Mario Kart Wii. I've seen some like other variations of this track. One that would have like a ramp with it. Also, we got music, literally Mario Kart DS music. So that's pretty dang cool. Figure 8 Circuit, it's not a bad track to start off with. You know, you can never go wrong with it. Obviously, you know, this track didn't get in the Booster Course Pass, but hey, who knows? Maybe the next Mario Kart game can open up this track in the Shell Cup. Alright, speaking of which, let's move on to our next track. Alright, here we go with the next track, Yoshi Falls. Now, you may be wondering, why does this track just look similar to the retro track version? Would you be surprised to know that this is actually just the original Nintendo made version of it without any changes? I know, shocker, right? Now, I know Yoshi Falls is not too particularly liked by many people, but to be honest, I don't really have that much of an issue with this. You know, on this track as well, as when I was a kid, I always go for all three waterfalls. I don't know why, and don't even ask why. I was just a dumb, stupid kid. Wow, literally roasting myself. Oh, and hi, Blue Shell, how's it going? But yeah, Yoshi Falls, and we're getting completely annihilated because, of course, this is Mario Kart Wii.
Why wouldn't it?
Yoshi Falls, it's a very good track. You can never go wrong with it. Obviously, since this is already a retro track, they didn't really have to replace the one in Wii with the DS version, because the Wii one is literally just ripping the DS music. I don't know if it's kind of remixed to some sort of it in the Wii version. I'll have to actually play this track in the vanilla version. Apologies to interrupt, but are you subscribed to the jameslikestogame YouTube channel? Well, if you aren't, then please consider hitting the subscribe button, because 80.3% of you aren't even subscribed to the channel. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it really helps out a ton, and you get to see new videos from me, as well as live streams. So please put the notifications on as well, so you don't miss them out. Alright, let's get on to the third track. Gonna be honest with you, I am not seeing Cheat Cheat Beach in Mario Kart Wii's like design language, so it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, when I was looking at the fanfare even, it looked very like, you know, it looked very on brand for Mario Kart Wii. Obviously, we have to remember that this is, okay, this is interesting. This is Mario Kart Wii, so obviously there's going to be some design differences between it and the original track. And hell, even when they brought this back on 8 as well. I mean, the 8 version is good. You know, like, I've got no issues with it. Also, playing with motion controls is also going to be kind of strange, because I'm not usually that used to it anyways. But we got the Antas right here, just cheering you on, you know, the usual. Got some boats in the background. I mean, pretty much this design is pretty dang good. It's so weird just seeing the Cheep Cheeps just like there. Like, they're just like there out in the open. And even running into one, eh? I'm just gonna let Bowser Jr. just do that. Alright, coming in into the third lap here, in style, and we already have Koopa Troopa and Toad trying to, you know, ruin it. I mean, like I said, I don't really mind if I don't come first. I mean, obviously, since I've played this game a lot of times, like, I am definitely going to pretty much be like, you know, I want to win. Like any Mario Kart games, I obviously want to win. Man, in the original version when you had those ramps, dude, why did Nintendo not think to have, like, trickable, like, ramps? Like, trick, things, like the trick mechanics. That's what I was trying to get at. I don't know why it took me so many different ways of saying the same thing. You all know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, we came second because, yeah, that's fine. By the way, there is going to be a link in the description down below to download this mod if you want to try out for yourself. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the last track. And of course, the very last track is DS Luigi's Mansion, or Luigi's Mansion, obviously named based on the same name of the 3 current games at this time, although this is basically based on the first game. And now I don't know which version they are using. It looks different, because I have played very different Luigi's Mansions, so I don't know which one they've gone with, to be honest. I could probably look on the custom Mario Kart wiki. Okay, there's a boost ramp right there. But like, Luigi's Mansion as a track, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I think this track should definitely get a chance again in, you know, the next Mario Kart game. This track is so underrated. Okay, this is definitely a different feeling track because I don't recognize anything right here. I mean, I like the little fade-in of, like, the mysterious mansion to kind of, you know, replicate how it was on the official Mario Kart DS game. And you already knew this anyways. I love the spiderwebs. And I obviously did do a full playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on this channel, so definitely check that out if you are wanting to see, you know, my struggles, my frustrations, and even the utter stuff that I witness in Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I have the third game, I don't have the first game. And I know this track also, well, not this track, but I know Luigi's Mansion is a battle track in Double Dash, and also a battle track in 8 Deluxe as well. But weirdly, in 8 Deluxe, they use the DS Luigi's Mansion remix, and it's more of a raved up version of Luigi's Mansion compared to the more spookier version, like in the original. I hope they don't really, like, mess up the remix in the next Mario Kart game if this track does happen to, like, you know, return. And I am also doing a full playthrough of Mario Kart DS as well. Currently on pause because of Shadow Generations. I will return to the actual Mario Kart DS game at a later point to finish up 150cc and hopefully get to Mirror Mode. That's what I was trying to say. Gamers, we've just discovered and played Mario Kart DS, but on the Nintendo Wii. Pretty cool, right? It looks really, really awesome. And once again, I will leave a download link in the description down below if you want to play it for yourself. Now, gamers, before you obviously, you know, go, I want to ask you something. What if we swapped the games around this time on different hardwares? What if Mario Kart Wii was actually made for the Nintendo DS? Well, right here, gamers, is that video. It's pretty freaking cool if I'm not gonna lie to you. But you're curious, right? Well then click right here and I'll see you over there. Maybe your curiosity will be answered.